based on proven medical knowledge from 1918. Vampires sometimes take liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theoretical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game. And no rats were harmed during the making of this game. They harmed them afterwards. In Vampire, every action you take can have consequences. The game uses an auto-save system. Yeah, don't turn off the system. Do we always need to be told that? I guess we do. Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Vampyr on PC in 4K. Empty slot. That's what they used to call me in college. Seems like we're good. I like this. Man, that's a dark-ass game. Okay, yeah, all the way up then. Oh, this assumes I have an Xbox controller. Well, I don't, jerks. PlayStation Remote Controller. Mainly because that Xbox controller is nowhere near as reliable as the 360 controller. I don't know what the hell they did with the Xbox One. But they didn't do what they did with the Xbox 360, that's for sure. Alright, new game. Game difficulty. In this game, difficulty is tied to your actions. The more lives you take, the easier the game will be. This game called Vampyr. Am I not supposed to take lives? I might make this a terrible decisions video then, if that's the case. I still have to finish
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Them was lots of words.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution.
That is, if you could die.
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
It's actually more of a salty kiss.
Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Shouldn't have had that Taco Grande. actually been a big fan of Don't Nod. I've actually liked all their games. So this game is getting kind of middling reviews. But so did Remember Me, and Remember Me is actually one of my favorite games. So we'll see if I feel the same way after this. But I'm pretty hopeful. Blah, blah.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Tap that ass. Well, sort of.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
Not so happy about life now, are you?
Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. No. No.
Get too close to your sister. I mean, I know it's like the 1900s, but...
This horror. It's a nightmare.
A nightmare.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot!
Yeah, I
This
didn't
is a
murder her.
nightmare.
Well, actually,
I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
we're not playing into the darkness.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Well, some of you. That should be harmed a fair number of you.
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastards.
Oh, I need to get this thing. Mind if I borrow that?
Shit, where'd it go?
Thanks to me.
Now, I can defend myself.
I can also bite people. I really didn't. But okay.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
I'm just kidding. I made good luck.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
No bayonetta.
Sorry. Please, stop! Who are you? Bloody leech! What do you want?
Sure he wants to kill me.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
I'm not a very good negotiator.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter.
Keep out. I'm not good at listening.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned.
This place has a skylight.
I should be safe enough here.
Brother. What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Just go back to my old house. Fire and set new collectible. 5 shillings. We're making money with that face.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
What a coincidence I should happen to be
That's
here.
impossible.
Not the good kind. See, these kind of vampires that have reflections, oh, they do.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the summoned by warrior song. A child born from
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Well, except when I actually look at the things that I have to do, and it's a list of nothing. Got any extra blood left? Get this going with your prayer for my cold dead oh yeah, well, I just did that. Yeah.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
Bloody diary. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought to the banks, or by the banks, to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work? Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They tell me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made soup. She ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes, and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow? But it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th of October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October. The men with the mechanical shovel has stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said, with a nasty smile. Why is he torturing me so? 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I tried to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved my gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd of October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th of October. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th of October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Is that a metaphor for marriage? idea to go outside right now. Burn my skin off. Just gonna sit around, I guess.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
Maybe the sun ought to quit smoking.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Would be funny if that was the end, right? A vampire, a wire. Yeah, that didn't work out. I should aim for the head. What the hell was I thinking?
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blood in sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Photography. Begin by selecting an available skill. Photography. What's this? Let's see. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. The vampire uses the power of his blood to heal normal and aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration. With time, this vampiric ability can be extremely powerful, and it is sure to surprise any unwary vampire hunter. Hey, that vampire spelled with an IRE. Okay, well, whatever. We think of vampires as immortal, but if you can block their unnatural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable than you think. This one's locked, huh? Is that right? Let's see here. What's this? Body? Increase your health. Begin by selecting the available skill. Didn't I just do that? Oh, I guess I did not. Hold the button down. Requires 1300. Let's see. You have enough XP to unlock an aggressive skill. Choose one to unlock now. Claws. Blood Spear. Shadow Mist. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Blood spear. You throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. And claws. Close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. How about that one? Now confirm to save your choices. Oh, you do have a chance to go back in case you totally screwed it up.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
The body's gone.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
Just because you asked.
Fucking beast!
It's locked, all right.
Offhand weapons. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing Y. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina. It's like I have 2 dildos available. It'd be a much different kind of game.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
There's one of them birds!
Go back home.
Press Y to use your stake and inflict stun damage. A stunned enemy can be bitten.
Die, vermin!
I'd rather not. Press A to bite a stunned enemy. Biting an enemy provides you with blood to use skills and also fills up your health gauge. Now that you have blood, press right button to unleash a vampire skill.
A strength I never knew I had.
It's dead, all right. Look lively! It's on top!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Kind of glad you finally caught on to that. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. King and country need you. Join the... And how?
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
I'm sure you're the one that should pay. You're the one that should kill her, but okay.
It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Can't believe it's not butter. It's just a rat.
What will London have to say to me?
Just here.
It's locked, all right. I've so many questions unanswered.
I'm house stuck.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Let's see, talk about your vampiric senses.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Actually, blood does have a very significant smell.
There is no one in sight.
Find out available.
At last, a little life.
Sir, to the turquoise turtle.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
A long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
The ones I committed or somebody else?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Yeah, just check his Tinder profile. In, 200 years.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Look like I suck cocks. Alright, well, don't answer that.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Ah, hey, baby.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. The Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
You don't look like you have much blood anyway. Not interested. Some guys are into titties, some guys are into butts. I'm into blood.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire! Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself!
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Oh, shit. Dr. Edgar Swansea. Blood quality 6,000 HP. Oh. Just got a friendship chart. No, this is the early days of Facebook. Well, maybe more like MySpace.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I'm a victim too.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What is a brotherhood?
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
So that didn't help. don't yet. Okay. Really? Man, we talked a whole lot. I'm not sure. Oh, yes.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'm gonna kill the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Track down the killer.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
It's locked.
I did not target the locals, but okay, maybe.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Citizen hints. You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Press back to open the citizen. Citizen details. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you earn if you feed on this victim. Unlock hints. Increase the amount of XP.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Citizen hints. As a vampire, you can face a citizen to reveal information. Thanks to a hint you have discovered. Blue prompt. There's only one prompt, so yeah.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I think you liked him because he was strong. They kind of wonder about your relationship, but that's okay.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
I will get to them.
Britons work together as skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades. Enroll today as war munitions volunteers. Support the men at the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line.
The bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note.
Let's see. Permanent orders. 30th October from G. McCullum to Docks Patrols. Object. Multiple deaths in the Docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning. According to recent reports, the vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. And I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Didn't work out for him.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
I'm a little disturbed that there's blood on his crotch. I wonder what that vampire was biting.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Stuff. Waiting for me to take it.
I cannot enter.
Just take one of the boats. Clearly this guy doesn't need it. But maybe I can't steer a boat, I guess. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap watching Vampyr on PC in 4K. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.